David, welcome back behind the velvet rope. Let's just get right into it. We have a live show to discuss, and we are here with Sarah Farasia.
David, we have a live show to discuss, but can we talk about a couple of weeks ago when we basically had a 1 hour sit down uninterrupted with the queen herself, Kathy Hilton at Sutton's? Can we discuss? I mean, David, was that not a pinch you Hollywood night? It was, you guys. When I tell you dream come true, sitting down next to Kathy Hilton in Sutton's store and
We
talking
literally
for
were with
an
Kathy for
hour to her.
we were there for like hours. This is not an exaggeration. I would tell you if Sarah was exaggerating.
Oh my God.
Somehow we just kind of gravitated towards Kathy and spent the whole night talking to her.
David, it was like unbelievable. I could cry. She actually gave us amazing advice. She was talking about just having complete gratitude for fans and also what to do when I love how she talked to us too. Like, we were going to be super famous. Although it's funny because she actually knew both of our podcasts. And that
People
part,
think I make the shit up when I say everybody
he
listens.
doesn't.
I wish people didn't listen.
I
I
know.
wish I don't want Emily Simpson in her minivan listening to this right now. Hi, Emily Simpson. No, I really don't. When I say Dorit has fake money and I don't understand how she affords anything, hi, Dorit. I don't want them listening. It's not kidding around. Kathy knew everything. Oh, I know you. Oh, I know this. You did this. She knew
You guys,
everything.
it was like, okay, it was unbelievable to be in her presence. Let's back up. So we were invited to Sutton, who has a store here, Sutton Store. Now, it's not really closing so much as it's being a rebrand, which basically means that Sutton is going solely online, right? Much more opportunity to make money online. So it was kind of a party celebrating the next iteration of Sutton. Sutton, first of all, is the most amazing human being, down to earth. We were basically almost at one point like helping Sutton move racks. She and Avi are awesome. Avi is even more adorable in real life. Okay, and then can we even talk about like for you guys also I saw
Sarah's all over the place. She is so excited with this evening.
did you actually had a man who was like madly in love with you. Are you guys still seeing each other? David, you guys, I saw David in his element a couple drinks in with a man who was madly in love with David. Are you guys together? David, he was hot.
This is why when I tell you that I don't go out at night, you're like, bullshit. I will stand by the we don't want to leave our house pajamas. I don't want to leave my house. However, I am a social woman. So when you get me out, as you did see in all my glory, and you get 2 drinks in me and 3 drinks in me, and then there's some cuties. Yeah, then I'm like, oh man, we're not going home anytime soon, people.
David, did you
Then
go
I'm
home
a
with
fun
him
girl.
and have the
Listen,
hottest sex? He
listen,
was
first
all
of
over
all,
you.
a bunch of us went to the Abbey. Sutton Store is right near the Abbey for everyone who's coming to visit. You can go to Sir Tom Tom, Sutton Store, the Abbey, and am I forgetting anything
Like,
and just do it all in one swoop. No, he was just we went to the Abbey. He was like came on way too strong, which I guess if he was really my type, I would have gone home with him. But I mean, I ghosted like nobody's business.
what? Okay, well, I will tell you the scene that I walked up on at Sutton Store at our Halloween show, which you can purchase the tickets at Eventbrite. It's October 29th at 7 o'clock New York City time. There was so much happening, you guys. So, first of all, Heather Dubrow and Terry walked in. We did not get a chance to talk to Heather and Terry because we were besties with Sutton and Avi and Kathy. And I feel like, was there another housewife? Are we missing someone?
Can I tell? Well, I mean, the Jeff Lewis crew was there. Can I just tell you?
Yes,
Well,
that's right. Shout out to Shane, who's lovely.
let me tell you something about Miss Hilton.
Ah,
And it's no arrogance. And this is nothing. Listen, let me just start by saying, you know how I criticize all these people on the show? It's because I really like authentic, non-thirsty people. Really, that's what it comes down to. Like when Dorit's acting a certain way, I'm like, girl, you don't got no money. And like Tamra's crying on a video with her face burnt off. And she's like, Oh, leave me alone, Vicki. Oh, please, Tamra, you are just fine. Kathy and Sutton are two people who are just authentic. They ain't thirsty. Kathy Hilton, and this isn't even, this is not shade because she didn't mean to. She sits on that chair, and you notice how that Dubrow came up, that other Dubrow came up.
Yeah.
I mean, people, it's the real people come to Kathy. Kathy don't need to work a room. She purchases, and you come to her. Did you see that Heather
Yes.
Dubrow? Eventually, Miss Dubrow. Oh, please, Heather, we see what you're doing. Then Terry's there. Then this one's Kathy like just held court. And then David and Sarah got sucked into the vortex. And we're like, we ain't leaving. We don't got dinner plans at Craig's with Terry and Heather. We're going to stay right here and keep this conversation going.
She could not have been more amazing. She gave us incredible advice about, being kind and talking about Paris and how she taught Paris, you be grateful that you have fans. And when somebody is interested and good enough and is given their time to show up to your event, which hence this is why I ripped something about her, when people make that sacrifice, like she talked about, and you've said this about Paris, when Paris has an event, she stays until every single person has a picture and autograph what they came for. And Kathy talked about how everybody there that night, you're right. People wanted pictures with Kathy. They wanted to talk to her. She made contact and a point with every single person. She told us this magical story about her friend Michael Jackson, that Michael was very shy with his fans. And she would call Michael and say, Michael, start practicing when you open the door of that car and there's cameras and there's fans. These people have given up so much to see you. Even through the sunglasses, you make eye contact with every single person, and that will begin to ease your nerves. She was everything I could have imagined and more. Gracious, fun. And then at the end, I said, Kathy, I'm so glad you're back. And I said, I have to tell you, the scenes with you, the homeless, not toothless, the hunky dory. I mean, and we laughed about it. And
You
she was
guys
like,
were having a whole at this point,
she's
I
like, it's
was into my
true.
gentleman friend. So I did hear something on homeless, that toothless, and I'm like, I'm out of this one.
We both laughed at it. And she said, well, I just, I say how I feel. And it was true. And I said, Kathy, it was one of the greatest scenes. And I said, the scene where you're telling Kyle to call the house lady that's worked for you. It was anyway, Kathy had the most wonderful sense of humor, but I can't say enough good. I mean, I'm such an Uber fan. Kathy is who I aspire to be. And it was amazing.
And
And Sutton is right there with her. Just like Sutton is salt of the earth. And you guys, she's really working at her store, and she really curates everything and really puts so much time and effort. So anything we can do to help those women, I'm here for it. I mean, they knew
over
us.
the years and months, we are the closest with Sutton out of the Beverly Hills housewives that are currently on. Like Sutton, she's wonderful.
David
Yeah.
Sutton, and everybody needs to know this because you say this, and then I think people think
People
you're
think I have an
full
ego.
of
Yeah.
yourself. But